It has been a while since I've been out here actually in the garden. Jeffrey's been taking care of everything. It's probably been a good 3+ weeks that I have been out here. Sorry, went past that alarm. I see where either a bird or a squirrel has gotten into these tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what? Oh, I can't put the hot pepper spray on it right now. It's too early in the day. It will burn the tomato plant up. But as you all can see over here, Jeffrey had Mr. Clayton come and till up this area where, well, that didn't work. I found myself throwing the tomatoes in the field and I didn't throw them far enough. He had Mr. Clayton come and till that area up. Jeffrey's really been working hard in the garden. I definitely need to get out here and kind of work with the vines on the tomatoes, get those Velcro to the cages. These tomatoes that are starting to kind of turn red, I'm gonna go ahead and pick those too. I'll just give them to Daddy and they can ripen up in the house.
Good afternoon. I'm gonna skip the process of me showing a video of me running the tiller because I just finished it. Broke up about a quarter of what I wanted to break up today because this area over here by my tomatoes is a little too wet. I'm gonna put down my landscaping fabric, and I just turned my camera sideways for my sister. And I'm gonna plant Florida broadleaf curly mustard. These are the These are the mustard that curl up and have a spicy taste to them. Broadleaf Florida curly leaf mustard is what I'm getting ready to plant right now. Southern giant curl. Here's the finished product. I dusted my okra. Planted one spot of giant curly leaf mustard. And I think this next section right here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Just put my mustard in one section. So next year, when I rotate, I remember where everything was at. And I dusted my tomatoes again because we had a nice little rain the other night. And I stopped from breaking this up because this is just a little bit too muddy. And this is day 2 of my green session, or planting greens. I took a day off yesterday because I had a union meeting and I was busy. Kind of hard to see, but I planted these Saturday. These are my turnips, my purple top turnips, and they're already had germination already, which is good because I watered them, and we had a good little rainstorm the other night, or a good storm the other night, and you can see I've got germination less than 7 days. These are my purple top turnips, but kind of hard to see, but I planted these Saturday. These are my turnips, my purple top turnips, and they're already had germination already, which is good because I watered them, and we had a good little rainstorm the other night, or a good storm the other night, and you can see I've got germination less than 7 days. These are my purple top turnips, but my southern Georgia collard is kind of germinating. Not too many. I got a little one right there. Or maybe not right there, but there's one right there that's germinating. Kind of hard to see, but it's been less than 7 days. And I picked me a little mess of okra and 2 of my Carolina Reapers. Now I think I'm going in the house to cook my okra.
I'm out here with Jeffrey this evening. He sent me a video yesterday of the greens germinating already in 48 hours. You can see all the germination where you see the green. 2 days, 48 hours in germination already.
You see something like this?
He's gonna show me what to look for on these tomatoes.
If you see something like this, like the top's being eaten, you got hornworms somewhere.
Okay.
And you'll have brown little droppings too on your leaves.
Yeah, you dusted them pretty good. We're supposed to get a good rain tonight though. Gonna take it all off. And as I told you all in the previous video, I've shot it yesterday, and I'll put these all together. You can see the overgrowth. We're gonna get to that. Jeffrey's been taking care of this garden the past 3 weeks. I just haven't made it out here. But he's gonna try to get greens in the ground here within the week. This is where we had the potatoes and the onions and the cabbage. It's a beautiful evening today, but more rain tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this tomato here.
Good morning. This is, I want to say, day 3 of planting my greens. Not day 3 in a row, but it's just a series of days that I'm taking to plant my greens. I had this broken up last week. As you remember, I let it set for a week. Here's a better view. I let it set for a week. I'm going to break it up, let it dry out a little bit. I was breaking up some of my garden last night. And my uncle, who passed in October, started talking to me. He said, "Why are you breaking it up so deep? It's still wet. Break it up on the top, let it dry out. Tomorrow you'll be able to plant." So that's my plan. This is one section where I have my potatoes. It's not probably going to be, it's going to be broadleaf mustard. This is a section from last week where I planted, and you can see they're less than 7 days, they're germinating already. These are actually my mustard greens right here, curly leaf mustard. Then right next to it, it's also 7 days, are my collard greens. Less than 7 days, already germinating. This is the 3rd section, or 4th or 5th, I shall say, where we have greens, or spots where we have greens. This right here is going to be all broadleaf, Florida broadleaf mustard. Still have to break it up, like I said. This is actually the 7th spot where we do plant greens at. I think I said 3 or 4 in the earlier videos, which actually 7 plots of greens that we have. And this right here is going to be all Florida broadleaf greens. This right here is the final, like the first plot where we have greens at. Last year it was all Florida broadleaf. This year it's going to be 7 top turnip. I broke it up yesterday. Gonna let it dry out again, break it up a little bit today. And if I have enough time, I'll be planting my 7 top turnips here. And I mentioned in an earlier video, where this was like not soaking wet, it was pretty wet yesterday. I was having trouble breaking it up. And like I said yesterday, my uncle came to me and asked me what I was doing, who passed away in October. He was talking to me. He said, "Why are you breaking it up so deep? Just break it up on the surface, let it dry. You come back tomorrow, it'll be dry, and just break it up thin." And as you can see, it's dry.
I just checked my grapes. Some of them are ready to pick. They've turned and they're sweet. So I'm gonna do them like Daddy said. Got these gloves on I pulled the onions up with a while back. I've washed them several times and they still smell like onions. But as you can see, here are some grapes that I am going to cut. can't hold the phone and cut them at the same time, so I'll show you after I get them in the basket. See, there's a few more right there. I don't see any more that are ready, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these cut. Hey, this is all I have. I went ahead and picked some of them that still have the green on them because they were just ripe and they were really sweet. I have a few more that are gonna ripe, but I cut a bunch of them that were green that I thought would turn, but Daddy told me don't ever do that because they don't ripen after you pick them.